Hello, I'm IBXToycat and welcome back to another video. Today I have something a little bit different to what I usually do on the channel. As you can probably tell from the fact that instead of sitting in my chair recording a video with that mic, I'm sat here recording my chair in third person with a different mic. But what I have for you today is a little bit like the world tour I did about a week ago, but instead of touring my Minecraft world, telling stories about all the things in it, I'm going to be touring my real life world and telling stories about the thing around that. Sometimes people call these things rooms, but let's call it a real life Minecraft world, shall we? Because it does have a torch in it. But yeah, what I'm going to be doing today is just going around telling some stories and letting you know how I do the things I do, because I love to see other people set up videos. It's interesting to see how people get the things done that they do, and I think it's pretty interesting. So if you like this sort of stuff too, please do like the video if you do like it. Helps out the channel a lot, and let us know you do like it, and let's get straight into the video. By the way, I'm going to be using a different mic to usual. This is the mic I usually use. I'm recording it right now, but obviously I can't carry that around me, and obviously it can't be built into my phone, because this is probably bigger than my phone. So yeah, that's just, I'll sound slightly different in this video. Hopefully it's not too much worse. If it is, I'm very sorry. But let's get straight into this, because the best way to start talking about something is to talk about the things that aren't that thing, and that sounds like it's kind of ridiculous. And in fact, it kind of is. But yeah, let's start with the door over here. So this door leads to places that aren't the room. It's pretty simple. I'm 19 right now, but I live with my parents for a little bit. So, just in case you're curious as to why there are baby noises, not my babies at all. So, as well as the door, the other way in and out of the room is the window. Obviously, it's a bit more drastic. It's kind of a, two-story full, but if you wanted to jump out, then it's there. And also, if you're wondering, if you hear bird noises or it's mostly baby noises, but if you have bird noises or at nighttime like duck or geese noises, there's actually a river all the way back there. You can't see it because there's a house in the way, but there's a river back there and you can actually at night hear geese quacking. It's really, really strange actually. But yeah, they're the things that aren't the room. Let's focus on the things inside here, because let's be honest, you're on the internet, you didn't come to see real life videos probably. Let's focus on the room. So this is the corner with all the tech in it, and it's just so much to talk about. So let's focus on the corner with the least stuff in and then move on from there. So this is the corner you probably see in the background of most of my videos when I record, because wait, turn 180 again. That's where my webcam is, so you can probably get like a line of sight idea of what's going on here. So there's my bed, and there's the bookshelf you usually see. And this bookshelf, in case you've been curious, these are the games. I know most people can see there is games, but can't tell which ones there are. This is half of my 360 game collection. I've had it since like 2007, so you just kind of stack them up. Like even 2 games a year, it ends up being like 20 games in that time, so you play 3 or 4 games a year, and then it adds up quickly. This is also my Wii game collection apparently, and also the Digimon movie, which is one of my favorite games to play. As well as that, there's a book called I Could Pee on This on the right there. There's a couple calculators, and on the left here, there's a green screen up there, but the most important thing of all the things, I have European money, because I do quite a bit of traveling, or at least I've started doing quite a bit of traveling, and of course in Europe we all use different currencies, at least to the UK we do. So I've got, because when you go traveling, there's 2 things you need. You need money for the country you're going to, and you need a bag to store your toiletries and whatnot, so for when you go through the scanning majig. At least that's how it works here. But yeah, so if you put the money inside the bag, you always have the 2 things you need. So yeah, I've also got a box of cream eggs up here. Also, I've got the This is from when me and Lion went to Denmark. I've got a picture. You can forever see us. There's me on the right there. There's Lion on the left. You can forever see us being very scared at a roller coaster ride. But yeah, as well as that, up here, in case you're curious, we've got Flareon, who's sideways. She shouldn't be like that, or he. I don't give it a gender. Let's put it up here actually. I have my old PVR. I switched to the Elgato HD60 and haven't really looked back. I've got an N64. That's my current smell. If you have been like, Toycat, I know what you look, I know what you smell, sorry, I know how you look, I know what you sound like from your videos, but I've never known what you smell like. Apparently, this is the current smell. I don't know if it smells like a man named Ted Baker, if it smells like London. It's hard to tell, but go smell a man named Ted Baker, and you'll see what I smell like. So, as well as that, over here, there is a Minecraft torch, and this is, I finally got this to hang on the wall, and it's so cool, because it literally hangs on the wall like a regular Minecraft torch, and if you don't think that's cool enough, there's a button on the back here. Obviously, it doesn't stay on, but you can turn it on. So, permanent light source, I think it's pretty cool. And I got it for Christmas, so that's a nice thing over there. But yeah, that's the corner of the least things in. I guess this would be the corner of the least things in. It's got 1 poster. My room is very bare, because it just won't hang up posters. They always fall down. Like, you can see some slight marks on the wall there from where I tried to put posters up. It just doesn't work. But I've got a poster of the Wind Waker here, and over here, I have a Pokemon Rumble U poster, because I bought the limited edition of that game. It was pretty cool. But yeah, they're the 2 posters and a torch I have in my room. Everything else is just barren. And it's white to match the bed, which is actually kind of depressing when you think about it. But yeah, this is my laptop. I kind of felt, oh wait, I need to turn it on probably. I guess it turned off by the time I got the, oh, there we go, and now I just turned it off, I guess. But yeah, I have a laptop. It is an MSI laptop. It's very, very nice. Let's just show you the top there. It's a very nice gaming laptop. I got it for such an amazing deal. Like, I got it for less than half price because it was a floor model. And I've broken it so much since then. If you're wondering about it, if you're one of those people that's like, now I have a good PC, but what if I need to be on the go? You don't. It's just do your stuff on the PC and like have a Chromebook or something to go on the go, or just use a tablet or something. That's what I've learned from life as when it comes to this. But very expensive, heavy laptop. It's got amazing specs, but it's not really practical for day-to-day activity. But yeah, besides that, we've got a Pikachu pillow. Lots of people always comment on this thing. It's actually got a little it's got like Velcro straps here. Wait, where are they? There you go. There's a Velcro strap here and on the other side too, and that means you can like make it fold up into a Pikachu. But like he's been like this for so long that now he just stays flat. So I've got a Pikachu pillow. And let's focus on the tech part of the room now, because that's probably what you care about. And I've just kind of spoken about nothing for 6 minutes, if that is what you care about, because this is where everything that I do everything with. So let's focus on the chair and the keyboard and mouse first, because these are all very ghetto in comparison to everything else. So I did have a nice chair. I got it, well, it was a cheap chair anyway, but I broke it, and then I got this chair, and then I broke this, and I'm just so depressed about chairs right now that I can't, like, make a purchase for one. So it's like, you know, I'll just sit on the broken chair for a while. So, yeah, it's been like 2 months. I probably should buy a chair at some point, but right now I'm using a very broken plastic. It's not very comfortable, but, you know, if you're not comfortable while you work, then you'll do better work, because you won't be comfortable. That's not logic I agree with at all, but it might work. And then we got the keyboard, which I've had for every single setup video I've ever done now. It's a very, very old keyboard. The funny thing about this keyboard is I bought a waterproof keyboard all the way back in the day, like maybe 2007, and then I replaced it with, I think I spilt water on it and it broke, and I was like, I replaced it with this non-waterproof keyboard. It cost me literally £6, something like that. I just bought it because it had red WASD keys and red arrow keys. I'll be honest, I was very young back then. I might have been like 12, 13. And then this keyboard, I've spilt so many things on it. I've spilt every drink in the world in it. I've spilt milkshake on it. I've spilt everything in the world in it, and I've lost keys. You can see there's this gross just place where I've lost multiple keys, and yet it's still going. It's still working just fine, and there's something I really like about it. Like the red keys. It's something you I guess other keyboards probably have it, and it's something that 12-year-old me likes, so I probably shouldn't like it. But yeah, I do still have that, and I also have a mouse from like 2010. It's a £10 gigabyte mouse. I have very cheap peripherals for my PC. Like I'm not one of those people who wants to spend £200 on a mouse, £200 on a keyboard. I'd rather save the money to spend on like a better PC or PC games and stuff. Anyway, up here we have my monitors. So I have two 21.5-inch monitors, one's Asus and one's Samsung. I made the mistake of buying two different brands, and you can see there's like this awkward crossover because one's slightly angled differently. But yeah, I have a two-monitor setup. I definitely recommend two monitors. Also, this is my background. It's one of the Windows default backgrounds, but it's so crazy. Like, look at it. There's just so many colors. By the way, it's 18:08 right now. It's pretty late in the day. And over here, this is my left monitor. I use this mainly for a second browser and to monitor my temperatures, because you can see there, my CPU is sitting at 29.4 degrees. That's pretty good. And my GPU is sitting at 35 degrees. Again, pretty good because they're just doing nothing right now. I'm just sat here staring at these crazy things. But yeah, that's my PC, 21.5 inches. Sounds weird to say it like that. This is the desk I use. I'll cover this later. But this is the PC I am using currently. As you can see, it's very nice. If you know your PCs, I have an i7 4770K at 4 GHz. I have two of two 7970s or two 280Xs, whatever you want to call them. But the best graphics card of last generation, I got two of them, and that was kind of a mistake. Just buy one better GPU rather than two worse ones. And then we got power supply in there, 860 watt. I've got a 256 gig SSD and a 2 terabyte hard drive. If you care about what I'm saying, then you absorbed all of that, and if you don't care, then you're probably confused right now. Let's talk about other things. But yeah, it's a very big PC because I actually custom built myself. I'm a big fan of just, doing that sort of thing. If you're not, that's cool. But it's a very nice PC, and it's lasted all these years I've been doing YouTube, and it's probably due for replacement in the next year or two, and that'll be a fun time. I'll probably just replace a couple parts. But yeah, besides that, we have the Xbox One. This is probably the thing I game on even more than the PC. Xbox One just over here. It's actually a surprisingly just easy way to hook up, because obviously I've got it hooked up to this. I believe it's a 55-inch TV. It might be 49, it might be 56, it might be 59. But yeah, this is my big TV. Don't worry, this isn't just a big YouTube money purchase. I'm not like one of those people that's like, YouTube money, and then buys a big TV. I got this for really cheap with my brother. It's only 1080p, which in today's world, apparently that's only 1080p is a thing. But yeah, it's a very nice, very big TV that I just use to play games casually on. Like, if I need to play something competitively, ideally, you'd want to play on a smaller monitor. But if you just want to play something and have it, like, you know, immerse you, like Fallout 4, for instance, it's going to be amazing on a TV like this. A game like The Witcher 3 would probably be better on a TV like this. I played it on my monitor. But yeah, stuff like that, it's just worth saying. Big TVs, great to just show off and great to, you know, have games immerse you in, but they're not great for playing competitively. So if you play any game you want to do really well in, I mean, Minecraft I play on this because it doesn't even matter. Like, you know, competitive Minecraft is kind of a thing, but it's not as important as a game. Oh, you can see my hand move. Whoa, this is crazy. High TV, by the way. But yeah, so focusing on other things, you can see I've got 3 controllers, one for the 360, which I haven't shown just yet. It's very dusty, but I keep it on a little thing down below my keyboard. And there's a memory stick in there always, because that's how you get maps on there. And then we've also got 3 controllers, one for the 360, one for the One, and one for the PC. It's a one controller for the PC. I finally got that working. Oh, the Xbox One controller is, okay, on the Xbox One PS4 race, the PS4 honestly wins in a lot of ways. But the controller is the one point where I feel as though the Xbox One is just probably the best controller we've ever had in any generation. Like, I really, really do like this thing. It's £50 is a bit much for it, but it's definitely worth if you can get it for cheaper. So, just to stop people commenting on this, I do have a big cable mess here. It's just, there's just cables everywhere. I don't know how to deal with them. I have like 12 plugs. It's just a mess that every time I deal with, it makes itself a problem like 2 minutes later. So I've just left it as a mess for now. You can even see my headsets down there. Very, very big mess with a big problem there. Also, that's a network switch. If you like your networking, that's cool too. So as well as that, we have up here the other half of my games collection. So here you can see, again, a bunch more 360 games, as well as a Mew plush. Mew. Mew, or something like that. I have a little bun. You smell. Oh, this came from a Geek Fuel, I believe. It might be a Geek Fuel. It might be in a box. But yeah. If you look up there, you can see my other game, my other half of my games collection. I've got pretty much every Call of Duty game. I've got 3 copies of PES 06, I think. I've got a few interesting games up there, as well as Mallorca, whatever those books are on the right there, they're not mine. But yeah, you can see. Oh, Dead or Alive Extreme Volleyball. That's a game I probably shouldn't talk about right now. So as well as that, we've also got Xbox One games. As you can see, a bit outnumbered by the 360 games so far. But maybe that collection will expand. I might switch to PS4 this gen, or I might switch entirely to PC. I don't know. I'm not too happy with the Xbox One experience in regards of, installing games. Like, when you buy a physical game, you kind of don't do very well on the Xbox One, so always buy digital. And this will probably be my collection in like 5 years' time, which is kind of sad. I've got a Red Panda. Oh, this is something I have to show you. If you haven't seen, all the Xbox One games, we're going to fall down. Well, that's the thing. So this is something I think I got it for Christmas one year. If we can find a coin. Okay, so we're back. So what might have happened is I might have tried to record a video when I had like 10% battery, and recording in 4K takes away all of that very, very quickly. So what I'm going to quickly do now is, by the way, if you're wondering how I'm back so fast, you're probably not wondering at all, but the S5 has this really cool feature where you can actually just switch out the batteries on the go because it has a removable battery. For some reason, no other phones do that now, and it's kind of lame. Also, if you're wondering, I picked up a Norwegian coin instead. I can tell that because it's got like the big hole in the middle. But yeah, so let's focus on the thing I want to show you. So this box right here, it's a good money storage device because you put the coin on there, and then I need to actually spin it this way around for you to see. And then the cat comes and grabs the money. It's so cute and adorable. It's just what I was saying. It's a good way to store money, and that's what that is. So in case you haven't seen that before, that's pretty cool. Let's put that back on the shelf and maybe put those games back in a second. As well as that, I've got Pokemon trading cards over here. I've got a Havana Club can, which is used for drinking out of, I think, maybe. I don't even know. A little kitty, which I think this is also... Oh, there's money in there too. That's awesome. And then a Mickey Mouse still, which is Something that's just been here for a while. Like, a lot of this stuff was in the room before me, and I figured let's leave it in there. So, as well as that, we've got over here a very, very fancy fan. This is actually a fan in some way. I need to probably go back a bit. Oh, leaning back works. So yeah, this is a fan in some way. You wouldn't figure it is, but like, it's a really cool design. It's called the Dyson AM07. It's cool. It's a really cool design, basically, that blows air in a really cool way. It's just something I figured I'd show off because it was a very expensive addition to the setup. So, I believe I have covered everything, really. I think I have. Well done, me. I was expecting I just go, oh wait, one more thing. Sorry, no. See, I was impressed myself, and then I realized this is if you meet me at Minecon, because I will be going to Minecon this year. I did one night in a Skype call make a I made a video game. Okay, so if you ever wanna. If you want to get this game, I'm going to just take this to Minecon with me, and whoever recognizes me first will get a free Minecraft T29 beta. I drew it with crayon, just for authenticity, because there's a real beta key in here. Wait, let me see what's inside, actually. Yep, that Minecraft T29 beta, very nice. So, yeah, if you want to get your hands on this, you can, but I just figured that'd be a fun little story, because I literally just drew that in a Skype call one night, and I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, this is my room. I think it's pretty cool. That's why I live here. This is how I do my stuff. I will be, buying my own place at some point in the year, and I'll do a setup video when I change. But I think it's pretty cool that on this YouTube channel, this is maybe the third setup video now, but so much has changed each time. Like, I think these monitors might have stayed, the keyboard, no, the monitors haven't stayed. The keyboard stayed, the PC might have stayed, and the 360 maybe, but everything else is always changing, evolving, adapting. I think it's pretty cool. Let me know what you think about these. If you liked the video, let me know with a like. If you disliked it, let me know with a dislike, and share it if you really liked it. Oh wait, share? Yeah, share it. Let it out into the world if you really liked it, because then other people can see it, and that's always pretty cool. Otherwise, you can subscribe. I don't have a hand motion for subscribe, so I'll just say subscribe. That's subscribe now. Subscribe and you'll see these videos daily on your homepage. They won't be a setup video every day. That'd be a cool video. No, that'd be an awful idea for a channel. It'd just be the same video every day. But yeah, if you subscribe, then you'll see other videos of mine daily on the homepage. I make a Minecraft video every day currently. Actually, twice a day currently. And if you subscribe, you'll see them. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Oh, I think we goodbye. Goodbye.